Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to our second unit in social studies. It's called Our Government Systems, and this is September 14th. Our learning objective is I can explore and discuss the topics I'll be learning about in this unit. We're going to have a focus on the Declaration of Independence, stating that the 13 colonies wanted freedom from England and that all men are created equal and are entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So today we're going to go over our unit inventory. This will not be on your slides. You're going to have to click on it in Schoology, but let me show you what it is. So it's 35 slides long, unit inventory, images for government unit, and it has a whole lot of different pictures, not only of the Capitol, the selection, the Capitol being built, the presidents that have served. This is all that we're going to learn about in this unit. And then we're going to talk about the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, Washington, D.C., the Capitol, the President, and then we're going to talk about the three branches that guide our country, the legislative, executive, and judicial, and we'll find out a little more about that. We're going to learn about the justice system, the state of Texas, and how that's the state capital, our governor, what it used to be. He used to be. Obviously, it's someone different. I'm not sure where that came from. Anyway, and the governor's mansion. We're going to talk about San Antonio and the government that's in there. That used to be our mayor. It is not any longer. And then we're going to talk about the pillars of a good citizen. And I know some of this you have seen before because we have the pillars of character awards. And then we're going to be talking about those people who influenced our society as a whole. So we're going to be talking about all of that. That is what you're going to be learning about. So that is one focus on this part. This is going to tell you what you're going to be learning, and it's going to be an exciting unit. All right, so when you're done with that, looking at this, then we're going to be going over to back into social studies. I was just kidding. All right, so those are the unit inventory slides. You'll be taking a look at that. Then you're going to have the independent work. So you're going to log on to Schoology, go to social studies course, go to the week of September 14th, go to the Monday folder, and there's a Brain Pop video on there. Let me show you where that is. I have two links on there. One, it's the same video, but with two different links to make sure that you can access them, because I know we've had trouble with that. So it'll be on the Declaration of Independence. It's a Brain Pop video that I already recorded so that it's easy for you to get on. Let me go back to it to show you. So here is, and I haven't moved these around yet, but you have the video here. Okay, if that doesn't work, then you can go to this video. So I'm going to let you listen to this.
Using your own backgrounds to create a distraction. What? I am not being bossy. Yes, I know you don't have to do what I say. Dear Tim and Moby, what was the Declaration of Independence all about? From Darren. Hey, let's take a break. The Declaration of Independence was just that. In 1776, the 13 American colonies declared they were going to form a new country, totally independent or separate from Great Britain. Well, up until that time, Great Britain had ruled the colonies, even though they were all the way across the ocean. It made a lot of sense at first, maybe, but the colonies developed their own identity, and they had a lot of disagreements with their British leaders. In 1774, representatives from 12 of the 13 colonies met at the First Continental Congress. They wrote a declaration of rights and grievances and addressed it to the King of England. But King George III was angry. He considered the Continental Congress to be traitors. In 1775, British and American troops faced off in battles of Lexington and Concord. Later that year, the Second Continental Congress met to decide what to do next. A lot of colonists were still against declaring independence from England. Then in January of 1776, Thomas Paine's pamphlet, Common Sense, came out. He argued that since the colonies got nothing out of their relationship with England, it was common sense to become independent. His forceful argument won over a lot of people. In June of 1776, a declaration committee of the Second Continental Congress drafted a statement of independence from Britain. The The Declaration Committee included Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Roger Sherman, and Robert R. Livingston. Jefferson was chosen to write the first draft. He divided the Declaration into three main parts. The first part laid out basic human rights: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and all men created equal. Jefferson also included the right of the people to revolt against bad governments. The second part was a list of grievances or complaints against King George III. The third part of the Declaration was a formal statement of independence. John Adams and Ben Franklin made a few minor edits to Jefferson's draft, but overall they were pretty happy with it. The Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. Yeah, that's why we celebrate Independence Day on July 4th. On August 2nd, 1776, most of the delegates of the Continental Congress formally signed an official copy of the Declaration. Okay, I think we finally got enough ammo. You're revolting? Against me? Uh-oh.
Okay, so that's the video, and I know it's a little bit of overkill, but I'm going to have that out on there separately just in case something goes wrong. So here we go. That is the Monday folder, the BrainPot video. I have 2 links on there, but you can also watch it in here. Then what I'm going to have you do, there is going to be, if not already, I think I added it, the Declaration of Independence quiz. So this is a Google form, and what you're going to do is you'll click on it, but it'll show this. So then you're going to have to click again. And then you are going to complete this, go all the way down, complete this, and then at the end there will be a submit button that will that you will press when you're finished, and it will send it to me. So that is what you have. You'll complete that quiz and it will send it to me. You don't have to submit it on Schoology. You just go to Schoology to get it, but double click like I showed you. So remember, you'll see this, but then you'll go, oh, I need to do it again. Okay, so you're going to put your name in here, very important, and then answer the questions that are. And that's it. Thanks.